Look.
Ho, ho, you are not ready. Unstoppable dynasty, young Hova. I'm a hustler, baby.
Yeah. Salutations. We back in the building.
Yeah, you know what it is, man.
You know it's Thoughts Fired.
Thoughts Fired in the building, man. It's your
Man
boy.
down. Man down.
I'm going by a new name for 2017.
Tell them what it is, bro.
Man, I'm going by the boy Young Gregory. Man.
Young Gregory.
Yeah, man, I'm going with Young Gregory.
Gregory.
You can put the DJ on the front of that. Whatever you want to do. Young DJ Young Gregory.
Huh?
YG for short. You know what I'm saying? Whatever just comes to your mind. But yeah, that's
for marketing purposes. For marketing purposes. You dig? Well, right now we back in the studio, man. This will bring y'all something, man. We right now our partners out right now on fatherly duties,
right?
And you know, between me and you, Young Gregory, you know, we can definitely relate to that. You know what I'm saying?
I was just thinking, man, we should call this one like DJ Dads.
Oh, DJ Dads edition. Yeah. Hey, shout out to all the dads out there. Give a round of applause to the dads out there.
Oh man, don't forget to introduce yourself. Oh, wrong. We just killed everybody. We just killed all the dads. My bad.
Yeah.
One time for all the dads that we just killed. Hey, by the way, we didn't introduce who
once again, you know, it's yours truly. Nah, for real. It's your boy Rick Red, but you know me as DJ Double in the building with my partner in them, like we always do about this time. We gonna talk about some DJ talk. You know, you got the DJs in the building tonight, so we're just gonna keep it real and talk about some music, how we feel about it.
Yeah, we
what's going on with it. Do it for the culture, like they say nowadays, man. You know what I'm saying? We like some that call us OGs in the game now. You know what I'm saying? You know, you in them 30s, man, but we still putting that work in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So we was talking earlier, just about like how you don't get a chance to really listen to albums and how, you know, is it even worth making an album versus just a hot single?
Right.
And you know, there's a few albums that you could actually put on and appreciate, but you would have to do it in like work settings. Just cause we are DJ days.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
We got so much going on.
Yeah. So in my opinion, one of the hotter albums out right now is obviously Kendrick Lamar.
Okay.
The Damn Joint, because it's a mixture of him being different, but he still got that cultural vibe going. Plus his wordplay has always been phenomenal. But it's I don't know. It's a
next level
complete body of work. Yeah, it's next level. I
mean,
it's almost like what Drake tried to do. But this one, I think he nailed this one, bro.
See, like me lately, I've been like, when I can sit back on the patio or something and just vibe out, I'll stream an album. You know what I'm saying? Like I put it on the stream when a new album just came out, and you know what I'm saying? Then like something come up, somebody I call you, and then like I forget that I was like in the middle of the album, so like I didn't get to catch up to it
every time.
But if I'm at work, I can sit down, listen, you know, and live with that album for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So like, because nowadays we live in that this you know, what you call it, this social media. We live in this social media like a lot of time where, you know, everything is 5 minutes.
It's a high tech, and everything it's 5 minutes.
Everything's 5 minutes, man.
It's almost too instant. You know what I mean? Like, I don't watch anything without my phone, and then if I got a little question, like we was watching the NBA conference finals, and I'm like, has anybody ever just swept on both the East and the West?
Right.
Picked up my phone and asked, and it was like, no, we've never seen that.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But like, I can't watch a movie, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Anything, and it's so quick. Like, news just goes. I mean, you're right.
And with this music, man, like, I mean, a million songs come out every day, and we DJ, so it's like you got to keep up with that. You know, like, you know, when you do those young parties, like we usually trying to do an older crowd. When you get to them teen parties, them requests be coming like they got thoughts fired.
Yeah.
They got thoughts fired. Like them youngest got the request list be like a Christmas list.
Man, I'm trying to tell you, it's stuff you never heard of. It's some kids in their mom's basement put up some stuff on YouTube, and they expect you to have it.
Right.
And it's hot.
But as a DJ, people don't understand that when the vibe in the room is vibing.
Oh my God!
What you like ain't might not be for the moment.
I'm trying to tell you, we are masters at this. This is what we do. We are crowd control.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And so we're not gonna. I can't stand it. And then they bug you about it.
Oh yeah.
So what you do? You told me what you do when
listen,
somebody
if you
requests
a song. I expect you to be on that dance floor going in so everybody knows that is your song.
That's your song.
So they're not looking at me.
Right.
They looking at you saying, oh, that got to be the one that requested it. Not me playing it.
I'm going to shout him out. This one,
shout him out.
This was for my man's right here.
Yeah, with the cardigan.
Yeah, this nigga in the FUBU jacket picked this shit out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. But back to this albums, man. Like you said, man. What I like is that it's like you can tell the album's hot now by just the buzz. Like everybody like that's how I know. That's how I know I need to go listen to something. You know what I'm saying? Like even if I'm busy, I know that you can be on your Twitter, you can be on your Facebook, and you'll see something like a meme or something. They'd be like, "Oh, Kendrick just dropped that new album," and it's like a crazy meme. You're like, "Okay,
right?
What's going on here?" You know what I'm saying? So like, that's how I kind of pick up like, okay, I need to go check something out. You know what I'm saying? Like I need to go see what's popping. So like, cause like you said, everything's so instant.
And that's why these record labels is losing, because you don't have to. The advertisement is strictly by word of mouth, which is social media. And word of mouth, it used to be, you'd have to see a commercial on BET or Rap City. Big Tigger would have to drop that. Fab Five Freddy, all them guys would have to drop that.
Come on, man.
Before you even knew about
Donnie
it.
Simpson video song.
Yeah, Donnie Simpson, Green Eyes. You know what I'm saying? Like that was the move, man.
Right.
I can remember Video Music Box. That was like in Detroit. Okay. So I would go up there for the summers, and that would just blow my mind. Like I could just call in and request a video, and like it had to go through somebody. It had to be marketed. Now, man, like hopefully we'll plug this out.
I see this social media. I mean, not this social media, but this internet era we live in is actually. It's helped a whole bunch of things, but it's actually hurt a whole bunch of things too. You know what I'm saying? Because like, think about when you had to get that Source magazine and see the advertisement for that album coming out, and you knew you had to go get that. You know you had to go get that at that date.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like the magazine era, that's dead. You know what I'm saying? And like and like I remember like when you got an album, that physical copy. Like that tape or that CD.
When you opened up the book and looked at the context, I mean, and then you had the pictures.
Right.
Then you knew who the producer was. Like you was reading everything, and don't let it have the lyrics in it.
Oh, you go still? Oh, come on. we write like we wrote it. We trying to rap that thing already.
I'm trying to tell you, man, that was a big deal, man. Album art. Come on. When's the last time you seen an album cover?
Oh man, flip the book open.
Yeah, like
they don't know. These kids
anybody.
Don't understand.
Like, what does Drake's album cover look like?
I mean, you see it on the internet, but you ain't never seen it.
I don't think I think I seen a little Canada joint with views from the 6, but I don't know what. It's the dad or whatever.
Right.
I mean, like.
Hold on, but speaking of, shout out to Rick Ross because I seen him post. He had the tapes of his latest album. You know what I'm saying? That's real hip hop. He had the tapes. He had the old school tapes, kids. That was a little gray tape you put in this thing called a tape player.
Yeah, man.
A boom box. Yeah. A Walkman.
And you couldn't really just like that's when you really had to live with the album.
Live with the album because we left the house and go with you.
You couldn't skip.
Oh.
Man, you could fast forward, but that was like a real inconvenience to fast forward a song. Like you really had to hate that song.
That's true.
To fast forward
That's true. Right.
Rewind it. I remember my cousin. Shout out to my cousin Josh Thompson. Man, he used to have me record his song like 4 times on the tape.
Right.
That way he wouldn't have to rewind it, so he could hear his song back to back. Like, so when he flipped the quarter in the he used to have a Continental. He flipped the corner in the old school Continental with the tape, with the Alpine tape deck.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? The song would just always be on.
That's hard. That is hard. Shout out to Relax Wine, man. I'm sipping on that tonight. Yeah, that's hard, man.
This album's this podcast is brought to you by
Relax Wine, and I'm cracking a Bud Light.
And a Bud Light.
Keeping it real. You know what I'm saying? But speaking of which, man, like this DJ thing, like it's crazy because back in that 90s era, in the back of a Source magazine, there was something called Mixtape Kings.
Yes, sir.
And it was real. This is really how I got in love with this hip hop stuff and this East Coast hip hop that I really started grasping to, because there was these DJs in the back of this thing with Mixtape Kings, and actually my older brother would tell my granny to order him some of them tapes. Yeah. And what I would do, I'm catching him slipping. So he lives like leave one of them tapes behind. I'm grabbing one of them tapes for my Walkman. I'm out here, Craig G, Clue, SNS. I can't name all these guys. You know what I'm saying? Flex, all of them guys that was back there. And this is like they're COD a tape for $20 at your door. Yep. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all don't understand. Like
I think me, your brother, and Dustin Hamlin, it was like, and maybe Kevin and Kelly was like the only ones that was ordering them tapes.
Right.
I remember that.
Yeah.
Me and your brother used to go back and forth like, yo, did you get that Craig G?
Right.
Did you get that Clue tape?
Yeah. There's some classic stuff on there that nobody would ever understand that. And it's like, like my pops, he definitely influenced me to turn to DJing. Like that's where I got my main influence from, my pops doing that thing. And like when hearing these guys doing that thing DJing on like back in the 90s era DJing, like that was like just crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? And it was like all those guys, like, it was definitely dope. You know what I'm saying? Like, and also, do you remember the this mixtape dude from the South? I think his name. Do you remember his name was C motherfucking Wiz?
Oh yeah, yeah. No, I'm thinking of somebody else. I was getting ready to tell a lie.
Hey, listen, he had some cold blends.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And that's what I heard, like the most cold like blending is dude named C motherfucking Wiz.
He was with, and then DJ Jelly.
Right.
I heard they was hot. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, doing those blend. Actually, they still out. DJ Assault, all them guys, they still out doing this.
But where I was going with that is, seeing those guys DJ here and see motherfucking Wiz, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, my pops influenced me pushing the DJ, right. And then meeting up with you. You know what I'm saying? And then seeing you cutting and seeing you blending. And it was just like, I was like, oh my God, like this is like the type of stuff, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I want to like try to get down with, like, you know what I'm saying? So like there are having that influence trying to DJ, everybody start off with that laptop, you know what I'm saying?
Yep,
I had like the dual CD player joint, you know what I'm saying? And I was actually trying to blend and bring it back and mix with that like as much as you could, but you really couldn't really get down for real on those, like the dual CD player with the little jogger up top.
Yeah, the Gemini joint.
Yeah, something like that. You know what I'm saying? But getting with you and then seeing you the way you was cutting up and you was blending, I was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I can't even tell you how much I just learned, like, you know what I'm saying, the small things to the big things I learned from this guy right here, right. DJing, mixing, doing what we do, you know what I'm saying? So like, you know what I'm saying? And we done seen each other grow,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? From the laptop to the first plug-in, the next plug-in.
My first joints was, I remember I was staying at my best friend's house in Detroit for the summer. We spending the night. His brother was a DJ. So they left. They used to DJ in his room. It was a group, they was a rap group, and he was the DJ. So they left to go to the club one night, and we snuck in their room, and I got behind the tables, they got behind the mics. You know what I'm saying? And I scratched his record up and everything. I thought he was gonna kill me. Right. I couldn't have been but 10, 11 years old.
Wow.
Bro, I thought he was gonna kill me, man. He got up, he woke us up when he got back. It's probably 2, 3 in the morning. Snatched me up, showed me how to DJ.
Wow. Never heard that story.
Showed me how to DJ.
Never heard that story.
So that was that summer, right? So I was on my dad, like, yo, I want to DJ. Right. So for Christmas, he got me these old school record players with the wooden, and they had the arm on it.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
What
to
talking
retract
about?
the
Right.
record
I'm
and stuff.
talking about, yeah.
Bruh.
With the plastic cover, the hard plastic cover.
And he got me 2 records. He got me Self-Destruction.
Wow.
And the Fat Boys album.
Right, it's real hip hop shit for y'all.
Man, I'm trying to tell you,
Come
bro.
on, man.
And I've been doing it, and I've been messing around with it ever since. Then I graduated to the CD joints. I had 2 DVD players and a mix board. And I'm up in the Elkhorn doing Sadie Hawkins dance.
Wow.
Man, I'll tell you, man. And then I went to the Gemini joints like you was talking about. And I just remember having all those records, the CD books.
CD books.
Man, I had so many
Come on,
CD
man.
books, dude.
Come on, man. You
And
know
I had like printed off
had
the
songs.
track list on
Yeah,
it.
you had to do that. Yeah.
Man, I'm trying to tell you, I used to be like, yo, grab me that, give me the black book. I'm
Right.
finna go in. Give me the black book.
The
I'm
gold
going
CD,
in.
the
Give me the
gold
Velcro. I'm going in.
Wow, y'all understand that? Like, okay, DJs, I wasn't there for the big crates of records. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't
didn't do
there,
the
but
crates.
I did have the CD books.
Yes, I had
so
CD
we got to get some type of credit for having the CD books. You know what I'm saying?
And you was only as good as your organization,
Right?
Because you would have something, but you couldn't find it.
Tell them what you
You'd be
got over
like,
there right now. No, what you got?
Man, I got 2 Tekken 12 or Audio Technica turntables.
Right.
I got a mix board, ISO driver. What is this? The reloop pad, MacBook. Nothing major. You know what I'm saying? Still
That's what's up.
about basic. Good needles, tone arms, all that stuff.
But I'm saying this showing where you came from now. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, man.
Right, where we came from.
I got the new Mark joints,
Right.
man. We done did it all, bro.
Right, exactly. You know what I'm saying?
We
So,
done did everything. Gemini, new Mark. Shout out to them. Finally upgraded.
right. Shout out to everybody out there DJing too. All my DJ homies, man. Shout out to y'all. See everybody out there grinding. Salute to y'all, man. Like, for real. Like, that's one thing is, man. Real DJs gotta big up real DJs, man. Can't be hating on each other, man. That's what we do. Like, and that's like, I love my relationships I got with all my DJs out there, man. For real, for sure. Like, and salute to all them grinding out there. Y'all know who y'all are. And salute to everybody out there doing it.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And that just brings up the point. This is a skill that we doing, man. Like,
Right.
pay the DJ, man.
Oh,
Like,
give
what
it up
else
to him,
could you-
man.
What else?
Can we get a round of applause for my DJs, man? Like, come on, give it up to the DJ, man.
Like, what else? What else could be going? How else could you get entertained for 4 hours?
I told him. It's like what I tell him. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Tell me what you can do for 4 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours, constantly, nonstop, and entertain a room full of people.
No break, no halftime.
No halftime. Drunk people, nagging people. You know what I'm saying? Like, what can you do that's gonna entertain them and keep them partying all night? What can you do? You know what I'm saying? So that's up to us, especially when you doing a live mix. Like, when you doing a live mix, like, that's really like a constant song that you make it up. Like, it's a song like you making a constant song of different songs you make it up.
You are producing music.
Right.
Like, there's no other way to say it.
So when you come in with that request, it's like, yo, I'm over here, you know what I'm saying, working in the, you know what I'm saying, this is on a beats per minute, that's popping, like, I'm, you trying to throw me off the whole different vibe, or I'm just playing this certain type of songs right now, and it's like, like, they don't understand that,
I don't want to like speak bad about the crowd or whatever,
Right.
but there's certain things that the untrained ear does not understand, and when you're blending songs and we're what we call a vibe or
Right.
whatever, when we
Right.
grooving, there's a specific groove, there's a pattern, there's a method to what we're doing in the layman's terms. So for you to come through and just rock the boat, you'll come through with it off the wall, and to your mind, that's your jam. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
exactly.
You want to hear that.
Exactly.
But what you hearing ain't grooving
Nah,
right
ain't
there.
grooving right now, man. Like, fill it
And
out, bro.
It's an art form to what we doing. Now, we will respect you because we are doing a service to you and put your song on, but hold on.
Right, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
This is not the time, brother.
And the time, I'll tell them like this, hey, I'll try to get you in there, man.
Yeah.
I'll try to get you in there,
And we'll
man.
be honest, we trying to get you in, but
Right.
man, listen.
And
let's
especially if you got that crowd, like, one thing about
Yes.
a DJ, When you get that crowd that's like participating, and you drop the beat, and like I love dropping the beat and they singing the song.
Yes.
Like and you got a crowd like into it like that, and then like you don't want to like that go to dance, like people's on the dance floor, like you know what I'm saying. So like, yo, bro, get out there with them people and dance, and don't even worry about it. Like wait till the next one comes on.
Right
like
now,
don't even worry about it. So I love those gigs and nobody. Like, I love those gigs and I didn't get no request.
Yes.
Like yes.
They just let you do your thing.
Let me do my thing, and that is great.
And it's also it's a big compliment too. I mean, because if the DJ's getting a lot of requests, then maybe like that will be what they say. Like,
right.
People ain't feeling this.
No, they ain't feeling
so
this.
So now you want a DJ? Okay, well. You're getting a lot of requests, then all right.
Right, that's like maybe you ain't doing it right.
You ain't doing it right.
I seen some posts lately about everybody talking about the top 5 again. Like they talking about the top 5 again, man. How do you feel about it? Where do you stand at? Talking about this top 5 thing, you know, like let me know, like where's your mind at your top 5? Can you get off the top of your head? Can you give me a top 5? I'm gonna give you mine. They might hate on mine.
I'm gonna let you go first, bro. Cause like mine,
I'm
gonna be 100 with you. Mine changes almost every day.
It changes
I have a few constant. And are we talking? We put Jay-Z and Nas and them in that.
All of them.
Okay.
Dead or alive. Best top 5 dead or alive. You know what I'm saying?
See, people
I'm gonna
mad at me.
Right.
Go ahead. I'm gonna let you go first.
First of all,
yeah, I'm gonna write it down too, bro.
The GOAT.
Now who's the GOAT?
You'll see. We gonna see his
Are we talking about strictly lyrics? We're not talking about like what they did for the culture or
we're talking about
the movement.
We're talking about top 5 dead or alive rappers.
Like get on this microphone.
We're talking about craft.
And
we're talking
entertain
about
you.
Lyrics. We're talking about just movement, like the mark you left.
All right. Wait. Oh, the mark you left.
Yeah.
The movement.
All that.
All right, well that's okay, because we got to get
perspective.
specific.
Yes, yeah. And we disputing, we dismissing controversies or whatever you want to talk about, whatever they needed that. We talking about when it comes to these songs, these lyrics, these bars, as they say. Coming from a fellow MC, you know what I'm saying, retired. But anyway, this is the way I feel about it.
Ain't lost it though, boy. I got some of your stuff too.
I'm gonna give the first one to none other than Machiavelli, Mr. Tupac Shakur. Give me a round of applause for him, please. Yes, give me my first one. That's Pac in the building.
Pac's in the building.
Yeah.
Okay. Much respect. All right, let's see where we going. Okay, what you got?
I'm gonna give my second one to the God MC, me, Jehovah. The Rock is in the building.
Crazy. All right.
I'm gonna give that third slide to Nasir Jones.
Okay. So we got Tupac, Nas, and Jay-Z.
Yeah,
You're not mad at that.
Well, Jay was second.
See, now when you say these three right here, a person will automatically respect your list from here on out. Now you could even say, you can say anybody whack right now after these three and be okay.
So yeah, I mean, you gotta put. You know who's coming next.
What's that?
Because I ain't said him yet, so you know who's coming next.
I don't.
Come on, who already said? Who's missing? I named these three, and I'm missing like I
don't know. Where you going?
Come on, I'm going to Brooklyn. I'm going back to
Biggie?
Brooklyn. Yeah, man.
For sure.
Yeah.
Definitely.
You gotta put the round of applause on him too.
Yeah, definitely.
You know
I probably would. We'll see. We'll see when I come out.
And this is, what I'm saying, like, this guy here has been the most consistent to me. And maybe I'm being biased because it's like maybe one of my favorite rappers. You know what I'm saying? So like, I'm being biased, but he's the most consistent, and he has like that. He does the lady songs. He does the songs with bars. He does it. And I'm going back to Brooklyn again. So he's big up to Brooklyn.
All in New York right now.
I'm going there, and I got to give it to the FABOLOUS.
Okay.
The sleeper.
Yeah, he's definitely a sleeper.
Listen, tell me something he can't whack on. Tell me something he can't whack on for all these years, man. Wait a minute. He's been out since 9/11.
That album with
albums
with Little Mo was the single.
Which one? Like now,
the second.
He's had a couple. He's had a couple. You know, it's my favorite. It's like one of my favorite rappers ever. Like, I mean, he's had a couple. You know what I'm saying? But you got to think about the industry drive because you got the industry drive that comes behind those albums. Like, look at the mixtape stuff. Look at the feature stuff.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just telling you, like, even when we talking about bars, like he's still sticking to his roots of like keeping it. You know what I'm saying? About the bar game and all that stuff like that.
What's the new mixtape series I like by Fab? The one.
Summertime Shootout.
Summertime Shootout.
No, and the
other one.
Soul Tape.
Soul Tape.
You know what I'm saying? Like all that's fire.
Yeah, you're right. I wouldn't have put him on the list per se because
exactly. I know that.
But I'm not mad at that.
Then we can go into the all that. You just have the arguments, Eminems, and all this, and stuff like that.
I'm not gonna
but
put him on
I'm gonna tell you I'm gonna tell you something about Eminem. People like they got their opinions about. M was one of them people that left a crater. He left a huge crater. Like his meteor came and crashed and left a huge crater in the game. So did Nelly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So did 50.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But like really, still to this day, I don't know. Like 50 of them states still probably like to me, like they had an era. You know what I'm saying? With like these other people I'm not saying these. Listen, you can hear any artist on this like years later, you're still gonna feel it, but like I just feel like they had like that massive.
All of these guys have that timeless record too.
Right. Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Every one of the guys that you listen, I'm not mad at your list, bro. Like I feel your list. Like I respect the Fabulous pick. I just feel like these four that you like they're on a different level. Like
right. That's the era I'm in, though.
Yeah,
that's where I come from. You know what I'm saying? So, like, that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? So,
okay.
And I'm not saying, and Eminem is phenomenal. You know what I'm saying? Like, all that stuff like that. Jada.
Yeah, actually, Jada, like, let me do my list. Jada's actually on my list. And I'm going to tell you why.
He already said he's top 5 Dead or Alive.
Yeah.
He already told you he was.
Yeah.
And he deserved to say that.
And we're talking about lyrics. Now, that's the other thing about your list, too. I believe that your list involves a lot of the culture aspect. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody on your list did a lot for the culture.
Yeah, if you ask me the hottest 5 right now, it'd be different.
Yeah, that's different. So then, with that being said, I'm going to naturally put Tupac as number 1.
Thank you. Round of applause for that.
With that one, I agree with that because we also included the culture in what he did. Not to mention his body of work was more than what my number 2 pick
is. Elaborate right now.
Which would be Big. I'm putting him at number 2,
and
only because he only had 2 out.
And that's another thing about Big is that you know what I'm saying he kind of is at fault in all these talks because he left us with such short amount of work. You know what I'm saying? Like, but if you hear about his work ethic and how he was recording and stuff like that, you know that we would have seen a lot more for him. So I have to say that if there's an argument that he does deserve that spot at number 1 because he was such short lived. But
But that's the other thing about it too. Like that Life After Death was really 2 albums.
Yeah.
So we can give him 3 albums. Studio albums.
We can't do that.
His storytelling ability was remarkable.
Oh gosh, yeah.
I felt like I was there.
Right. Oh yeah.
When he kicked I Got a Story to Tell, I felt like I was in with his boys. Oh, he did the one with the
I spit flows for you, kick down doors for you, even left
all my man.
When
he was talking about how his man's passing the kerosene.
Oh, listen, I was going to bring that up. There was a cutout, or maybe it was Vibe or Source, and they had that whole song. You had it like it was a 2-page. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like the whole song broke down and had like all the things to the side he was talking about.
Right.
And I had it on my wall. And I'm telling you, I had it on my wall.
That was
like,
so
I remember that. Like
that was
and
the
that
hardest.
Was what was that song called?
What was that one called? That's what
Somebody Gotta Die?
It might have either Somebody Got. Nah, that was hard too.
I think it was.
Was it that? Okay,
if
we'll run with that. I'm not even gonna argue that or contest that.
I think it is.
You guys tweet in and let us know or Facebook.
Google it.
Google it. Right, get your Googles out. I gotta put at number 3. I'm going with Nasir Jones.
Thank you.
Number 4 would be Jadakiss for me. Now this is my personal list,
right?
Because after these 3 individuals that I listed before, I feel like they've done enough for the culture. because number 5 is Jay-Z. I'm not too big on Jay-Z up until after Blueprint.
Okay.
I did dig Reasonable Doubt, but all of that in between, I was not feeling. A little bit of the Black Album I was with. After Blueprint, I was with him. I love him as a businessman and what he's done for the culture, what he's going to continue to do for the culture.
And that's what's like, you got to add all that to him.
Right.
Like,
He's
took it to a next level that we've never
He
seen
opened
before.
up doors.
And
I mean, didn't he have his own color for a little while?
he did. Jay-Z was come on, they did. There was like the Chevy. Chevy had a truck that was their name.
Jay-Z Blue.
Right. Come on,
amazing.
man. And it's like, so like, if you say what they did for the culture, like, you got to put Diddy.
Definitely. I was going to ask that next. Look, I got it written down.
He's
Your
not
top 5 producers is what I was going to put him under.
He's not, well, yeah, you got to say.
He is executive producer. I mean, that's his title. Whether he's actually picking the beats, he's what Khaled is doing. But he started that. You know what I'm saying? He's not a musician or anything like that, but he's got the ear.
Right. Oh, fact check. It was somebody got to die. We just fact that. Right. Shout out to Google. Shout out to Google. It was somebody got to die. That's what we do on here on Thoughts Fired. That's what we do. We just Google it. You know what I'm saying? We keep it all the way real. Top 5 producers. You know, like, I mean, we can put Diddy in there. We all know Diddy. He's like he really just orchestrates everything. You know what I'm saying? Like he's putting the producers together. They locking the beats down. He's putting the samples together. So he's like you know, he done took it to the next level on business and all that type of stuff.
So you gonna put him at number 1 though?
His business, his producer?
Yeah.
Nah,
definitely not that.
I mean, I'm talking about real producing, like making the beat.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's keep Diddy out of that conversation. Let's do the top beat makers. Can we do that one time?
We can do it collectively.
All right, yeah, let's do it collectively.
Let's just throw something out there. Hot beat makers. I mean, Swiss Beats got to be on there.
Swiss Beats. I'm thinking. Dr. Dre.
I mean, Dre, of course. Dre got to be on
there. Look how many people. You know how many people's lives he saved?
Yeah,
that's true. Just do the list. Snoop Dogg, 50 Cent, Eminem. That's all under his camp.
Right, that's true. Big, huge artists.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Like, that's all.
And he's still in the cut.
Ice Cube.
Right, he's still in the cut.
And he's still doing his joints,
He in the cut. He ain't even boasting.
Look at his resume.
Right.
That's hard. He done saved some people's lives. Like, for real. Like the Ferb. But anyway, we ain't gonna go.
I mean, you can talk about DJ Premier because his sampling and scratching is like amazing.
Yep. What about Manny Fresh?
Manny Fresh, I mean, he's amazing.
He's got hits.
Beats by the Pound. KLC.
Yeah.
You know, we get real hip hop on y'all. Y'all know about this right here.
Right.
Let's talk about
what you feel about the new guys? Like
Pharrell,
definitely. You changed.
Come on, man. Like Timbaland. Come on, man. You got to think about Pete Rock got some heat. You know what I'm saying? You got to think about
what we missing? See, we need the live feed right here.
You know what I'm saying? Scott Storch. You know what I'm saying? He had his run. You got to think about who else has some dope?
Soulja Boy.
Crickets. Crickets, please.
I don't even know what a cricket button is, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Right. That's a bomb.
We dropping bombs on it now. We're not giving up.
All right.
We're locking up. Yeah, we hit everything on here. He's that. Yet it's the last time we're gonna mention him on here. Nah, but
what about Metro Boomin? How you feel?
I mean, that's like new cats. Like I'm talking about from my era. So really, you know, of course, like they really carrying a lot of people with these beats, man. Like that's the way I feel. Like seriously, man. Like if you was really on a really boom bap beat, if you was on a boom bap beat,
sound retarded.
You know what I'm saying? If you on an 808 snare heavy, this boom bap beat. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know, man. Like
you right. They can't do it. You saw Lil Uzi up here at Hot 97.
Yeah,
lost his marbles. But I like Uzi though. I can't even front.
It does not matter. I like this song.
I like the XO.
What's it called? Money Longer?
That's Money Longer.
Yeah, I like it.
I like the XO World Life Tour, whatever that was called. You know what I'm saying? That's all right. How you feel about Drake?
Drake is an amazing artist. Like, don't get me wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have my different opinions about Drake, and it's like, I mean, Drake is the man. Like what he's done, like let's just say he hit like this, like Wayne brought him in the game, and like he's made it to a bigger artist than Wayne. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like that's no disrespect to Wayne, because like Wayne is a household name. He's like the Snoop Dogg of like the.
But Drake's also more marketable than Wayne.
Yeah,
and that's what killed Wayne.
Right, exactly. That is true. That is true. But
even now he's becoming more socially acceptable. But that man's crazy.
I like.
This is
Drake the rapper.
Yeah. Okay. Bam. There it is. That's I was getting ready to go to.
I like Drake the rapper. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's the way I like Drake. Listen, you know what I'm saying? When I first got into Drake, seen him. You know what I'm saying? Like he was rapping on the Bedrocks and you know what I'm saying? And then the So Far Gone mixtape. I mean, he had like, you know, he sung a couple things. You know, he had a couple like it was like, you know, he was rapping more.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like
the mixtapes was a lot harder than that.
Right, you know what I'm saying? Like then it's like, you know, I really like, especially like here lately, it's like it's been straight like he done went like an islander, like he just straight like Jamaican, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then, don't get me wrong, they say that's like Canadian culture too. It's like kind of with a Jamaican twist to it too.
They migrated definitely.
So but still like I like Drake the rapper, and it's like for me.
But that's okay. This is how I do it. This is how I do it. It's for everybody that hates Drake and all these other guys. There's a difference between lyricisms and hit makers. Drake is the ultimate hit maker. Like, he knows how to manipulate the game. And as long as I've been in the music and DJ business, the women are the ones who spend the money.
Absolutely.
And that's what it is. As a DJ, you get the women on the floor, you get the women in the club, the guys will follow. And that's what Drake has right now. He's a hit maker. Like, he know he got bars, and that's what the mixtapes is for us. The albums is for the women. Because they buying it.
Right.
We're not buying nothing, you know what I'm saying?
That's true.
And that's also getting him the endorsements.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's exactly his formula. Nowadays, he's putting a couple of those hits on the album just so, you know, he can get the credibility so that, you know, everybody won't say your album sucks because it ain't no but an R&B joint. But
yeah, no, like me, I'm that true hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I used to, you know, MC. Like, you can just like that's the era I come from. With them MCs, I was been mentioning all night. So it's like for me, like I like to hear people rapping, man. Like I'm sorry, don't get me wrong, we DJ, so we love those club bangers. So like you said, when I'm in a setting where I'm listening to music and I'm walking and I'm at work and I'm like, you know what I'm saying, this is like a ride. Like if I'm riding in my whip, like I want to hear like some thoughtful, you know what I'm saying, like some people spitting. Don't get me wrong, and I still turn up and I definitely turn up when I'm whipping. Like I love to hear that vibe, but like I want to hear some MC spitting. You know what I'm saying? And me, I was really heavy into when Drake was popping with the If You Read This Is Too Late.
Yeah, oh yeah, yeah.
But I was heartbroken to find out that a lot of those songs were pre-written, pre-recorded by someone else. And you know, don't get me wrong, it happens all the time. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong, like especially it's heavy in the R&B. I say a lot of 70 to maybe 80% of people that are not writing their songs. You know what I'm saying? I think in the R&B area. So like,
for sure, nobody's right now
in rap. R&B. In rap, we gotta keep it away from like
this is what it is, bro. Like I think in order for him to put out as much material as he was putting out, he had to get some ghostwriters, he had to get those references, and they was helping him out with a lot of his stuff. But I think he can write, and he can if he had to.
I think definitely.
Like that's what that whole back to back was about.
Right.
But he was in the business of putting out tracks, and he wasn't able to keep them pumping and keep the quality pumping.
That's true.
You gotta think of all them features and stuff he was doing.
Right.
Man.
We ain't been in those shoes, but you need to drop it.
Yeah, man. Like look, man, let me jack this right here. Right. Let me bite this right here. Let me get a couple of that.
And understand that, but
like, the problem is you can't claim to be the best rapper if you can't. If that material is not all yours,
you can't do that. So I can't put you. I can't put you up in. You the artist of so far. You're the artist of this decade.
Yeah, artist.
Artist. Why? Because how many years he been out? Decade's 10 years, so we got to say
he's
this.
been out since like 03. When was that first mixtape?
So he's been out since 2010. So far he's so far it's arguably the artist of the decade.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I think I say probably 2006. We'll have to Google that one too.
But decades after 2010. So
okay,
we're talking about this decade. So we can say that. As far as rap goes, but he's more now. I see him like he's more leaning toward the pop, but we ain't blaming him. He's getting a phenomenal amount of money. So who to say he wouldn't do that? But I'm just saying, as being one to hear hip hop, that's me. This is my opinion. Like this is thoughts fired, folks. So you gotta understand that this is my thoughts fired. This is my thoughts fired. That's my top 5. I'm fired. I just fired them thoughts off.
Hey, I agree with you wholeheartedly, but if I want to go to lyrics, I'll go to lyrics. I'll go to Big Sean. Oh my goodness, have you heard the Big Sean album?
But you gonna put it on my iPod before I leave.
Oh my gosh,
and
you need to have that immediately.
Yeah. Shout out to DJ Young Gregory over here for always lacing my iPod. He's my iPod plug. You know
I will lace your iPod too for a small fee.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah.
But,
that the Big Sean is man, I love it. Plus he's putting on for my city.
Most definitely.
And I rep Frankfurt and Detroit. That be known.
D-Town. Joy Rope, but the money number 6 man.
Nah, I've been doing it way before him, but that's another story. That's a different podcast.
Right.
No, I'm just playing. But honestly, man, he's got a song on there called Bigger Than Me, and that's actually partly what inspired me to get this equipment in order to do this podcast. Man. That song right there, like it's truly powerful, and it's dedicated. He's got the Flint, Michigan choir, the school up there, I believe, the choir singing on the hook.
Wow!
And all the proceeds from that song go to them. It's dope, man.
Right.
Like, and it's powerful, man. He got Migos on there, Quavo's on there. Quavo's on everything.
Quavo on everything. Quavo the hottest rapper. Man, on the low Drake, he coming for your spot.
I'm trying to tell you, I was looking at my little DJ record pool that I get my one source I get my music from, and it's got everything, right? And I'm looking at this Latin Spanish singer,
right?
And I really can't even pronounce his name, featuring Quavo, and I'm like, what? So like, let me click on this and let me listen to this joint. Man, the joint is in Spanish, all Spanish until Quavo come on, and he spit his little joint. And then I was like, whoa.
Wow.
International.
Already.
Ex-dope boy pop star.
Yeah.
Shout out to Quavo.
So, exactly. So, like, speaking of that, like, if we did do top 5 now, like, top 5 hottest artists right now, we'd have to put Drake at number 1.
Yes, definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Drake at number 1.
I like this.
We'd have to put Future at number 2.
Yep. Whoa, yeah, definitely.
Future number 2.
Definitely.
We'd have to put Migos at number 3.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
And we could call this top 5 go-to.
Yeah, go-to.
DJ.
Right. Well, Future might be one.
Go-to.
Future might be number 1. I don't know.
Matter of fact, that's going to be our next top 5 real quick, the go-to joints. Let's finish this one, and then we'll, like, go-to songs at a setting. I'm going to blow your mind with this.
Okay.
We can do it collectively.
Okay, bet.
All right, but
so we had 3. We got
Drake,
hottest
Future,
right now. Migos.
Drake, Future, Migos. All right.
The 4th hottest artist right now.
Yeah. Let's see. Drake, Future, Migos. I got hottest singles.
Let's see. I mean,
it depends, man. You do Money Bag. You can Meek Mill, maybe Jeezy, maybe.
Maybe, yeah. Hottest right now.
Chris Brown,
yeah. He's on the roll right now.
Lil Uzi.
Oh yeah, maybe 21 Savage.
21 Savage.
He's got to be in there. 21 Savage.
Well,
no,
he.
We don't know.
Wayne?
Any day now, these people can fizz
They
out.
switch up after those 3, man. It really don't matter. YG.
Everybody saying right there. Everybody's 4 and 5. They fall right in 4
All
and 5.
of them guys.
4 and 5, both of them.
Those
BOF.
But those 3 are who they look up to be, right? T.I.
Right. T.I. Yeah. T.I. is. You know, he's the reality star. Like I love T.I. T.I. been one of my favorite Southern artists.
So is he the king?
He's always gonna be the king, man.
Okay,
ain't nobody challenge that. Last rapper challenge that got put on the milk box. Let's keep it real. Like I'm sorry, I'm saying.
Rest in peace.
Like that's one of them rap beefs. Like
Ray Sherman,
yes, they hot, right? They are hot.
I'm
they hot.
Mad. They might be ahead of Migos. I don't know. Not ahead of Quavo, but ahead of Migos.
Nah, Migos still got.
Shout out.
Hannah Montana on it, still gonna pop.
Hannah Montana. But we can go. I can spit out a Ray Sherman.
Well, yeah, that's true.
We can do a verse.
Let's go to your go-to. Let's go to your go-to track.
My go-to track.
Right now, you see go-to track right there.
Go-to track.
The club is empty. The club is empty. Like
do I got like? Is it like older white women?
That's a big thing, though.
If I got like older white women, I'm going to.
No, we got to determine this though. We got to determine what crowd we playing for.
Yeah, you got it. That is a key factor. But I tell you what.
Okay, check this out. You're at a clean event. You know what I'm saying? Maybe like a outdoor park. You know what I'm saying? Like you at the.
I'll whip it a night.
You at the fair.
Oh, we at the fair. Cupid Shuffle.
Cupid Shuffle. You get them on the floor.
Let's see.
We gotta bury those.
Yeah.
We gotta bury those.
No,
DJs. I wish we could.
You can't,
Shuffles
man.
and we gotta bury all those. But I tell you the truth, they
work.
If you at them certain events, they get the people on the floor.
It depends on how, and then you gotta have a strong follow.
Yeah.
Like a. Yeah, you gotta have a strong follow up to that. Like my go to like Brick Alley, 8 o'clock, or Brick Alley 10 o'clock. I didn't want to shout them out, but anyway, 10 o'clock. I'm just trying to set the crowd for y'all one time. You know what I'm saying? Right. 10 o'clock pop crowd, older white women, MILFs, whatever you want to call them. I'm going Pony.
Pony, yeah, definitely.
Genuine Pony. Never fails.
Pony definitely got
Never fails.
Never fails.
I'm trying to tell you.
Never fails. Okay.
Then I'm following up Tone Loc.
Funky Cold Medina?
Funky Cold Medina.
Okay.
Now I got them rocking.
Oh, now you got them rocking.
Now I got them rocking. Now I got to come something a little newer. Where we going?
Something newer?
Well, not too new.
No. You can still you play something like. This is how we do it.
Okay, but we don't want to stay at the 80s. I mean, the 90s too long. We want to go.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's hard to determine what you're saying here because, let's keep it up. Let's go. Right now, we in the club.
Right.
Let's go to the club with it.
All right.
We in the club, which is hard to determine because we like OGs,
Who is there? Who is there? That's the question. Who are we playing for?
There's of course, like it always is, there is the older crowd there, but you know that there's that crowd that's mostly around our age. It's gonna be a back and forth. So it's tough to determine this. Okay, we got a crowd of 21 to 50.
21 to 50?
Yeah, man.
Oh man, we gotta do. That's like Chris Brown and Loyal. That's like that whole DJ Mustard vibe. This type of junk that's in the background.
Right.
That's
R. Kelly stepping in the name of love.
We could do what's the Return of the Mac.
Most definitely.
You know what I'm saying? So, that's that crowd right there. Maybe some Ja Rule. Cause you got 21 to 50. That is a big demographic right there, bro.
That is true. So I'm just it's hard.
How did we do that?
I don't know.
If we could ever pull that off.
You know what I'm saying? This is just thoughts fired. See, that was a thought fire. Sometimes they miss. Think about when you have thoughts fired. Sometimes they miss. That was a thought fire, man. Roll with us, man. You just gotta buckle up and take a ride, man. If you you just vibe out with us, man. That's what we do. Yeah.
All right, so we gonna wrap this up, man. Once again, I'm the boy DJ Young Gregory.
And it's DJ Double.
You just witnessed, or not even witnessed, but you listened to
Thoughts Fired. Hit it with the Draco. Man down. Man down. Man down. Man down. Hey, thanks for rocking with us, man. Shout out to my boy Josh too, man. Yeah, you know he's gonna be back. I think I love my guy, man.
Jay Moore, man.
We hold it down. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it popping. Holla.